Outlander. The craft of the Tenakth awaits you here.
The Outlander has shown us. We must join him. The Outlander has shown us. We must join him.
Something nearby is sending that signal. Another Tallneck. They're riled up now. Sounds like a Tallneck's nearby. There we go. Hup. This might be high enough to jump on that Tallneck. Missing some parts. There's no way to climb to the top. I'll have to find a platform that's high enough to reach its head directly. watch my step. Looks like I'm not alone. No using fire against that. Finding higher ground. Okay, I need to get up to top that tall neck. There has to be something that can help me climb higher. A ladder. Lowland settlement. It's abandoned. But high enough to get me on that tall neck. If I can find a way to the top. She's onto me. So back here again. Time to leave the party. All right. I should be able to find a spot to jump onto that tall neck from here. Trees as tall as towers. There's Ikota. Ready to hunt some machines.
Glad you made it. The place where my people seek salvage is close, as are the hostile machines. Follow if you will.
Lead the way.
I've hunted this forest since I was a boy. And when the clans were at war, Chikata and I helped hold it from the lowlanders. It was one of the few battles Hikaru ever lost.
Didn't you say Chikata was a marshal?
Yes. Later, he came to respect Hikaru's dream for a united tribe, and volunteered for the very first Kuru. I was melancholy when he left the clan to serve the chief. But he came back often, and I was always glad when he did. There, the machines. I've heard of your skill, so I'll follow your lead. But be careful. There may be more about
More! Incoming!
Looks like the hunt's not over yet!
was a hunt. Well done. You fought well. Better than any marshal. Better than Chikata, even.
You too. You were more than friends.
Yes. Whenever he left on a mission, I felt an ache in my chest. I know he's gone forever.
He meant a lot to you. I'm so sorry, Ikota.
Don't be. You did a good thing for the village, and gave a lonely old soldier some solace. Here, take this. You deserve it. You're young and strong with many victories ahead. But perhaps someday, you could come back, if you're up for another hunt.
I just might be. find them here. Getting rid of their leader might cause the rest to leave.
That ought to help.
It's just the two of us, Outlander. Ah, she's strong! My aim is true!
Outpost won't be causing any more trouble? Looks like they've captured a Clawstrider. If I can override it, I could free it. It looks like they've captured a Clawstrider. If I can override it, I could free it and use it as a distraction. should check the leader for tags. Lock's tags. I'll have to figure out what to do with them later. The coordinates that Gaia gave me for Demeter are close. Damn.
Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostiles and into the ruins.
Hey, don't let up! Face me! Protect the sun! Kill her! Hit those robots! Bring it! Take her up!
And why are they out for blood? I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, it should be somewhere in these ruins. Sliding in. Looks like some sort of old office complex.
The Greenhouse. Federal Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research facility.
A metal flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. But those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in. with no way out. Great. At least there's a console. A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Okay. I could take those soldiers out permanently.
Come on. There's movement. Will fall. Not one more step, barbarian! I'll search that grassy area. I found her! There! Protect the site! Kill her! Try facing me! Take her up, now! Take her up, now! Put her down!
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me. I have to find a way out of this courtyard. Door looks promising.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone, the eye that reveals the legacy.
The legacy, huh?
The legacy? The truth. It is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. As a diviner, it is my task to seek it out. For the good of my people.
You're looking for data. Maybe we can help each other. What's your name?
Alva. Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again? I've never heard of the Quen.
Our lands lie across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come now?
Our homeland has been ravaged by freakish weather. Terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing, the people are starving. When we looked for answers, it was proposed that if we had the courage to cross the ocean to Legacy's landfall, then we might earn the knowledge we need to save our people. But so far, that knowledge has eluded us.
So, your people call this place Legacy's landfall?
No. Landfall is where we arrived. To the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the broken bridge.
You mean San Francisco?
Yes. You're well versed in the Legacy. It was a place of great importance to our ancestors. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that door remains closed. Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to this place. It might be our last chance.
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes. If the ancestors will be generous to us once more.
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that focus?
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our homeland. I have their honored names committed to memory.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose to seek out the legacy, interpret the wisdom of our ancestors for the good of all, and to keep it safe, so that no one but the diviners know how to use a focus. Not even the Imperial family, and certainly not soldiers.
So how many diviners are there?
At Landfall, a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure, and I am not of their rank.
So you call data from the ancient past the legacy?
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which is permitted.
Okay, I'm not sure I get it. That's fine. So what do you use the data for?
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve the lives of many. How to tend our crops, how to hold floodwaters back, or even cross the ocean.
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and envious. Not that you seem ignorant. But back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were told the same was true here.
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy is truth. but we have been known to misinterpret it. I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide us down the correct path.
Yeah. I hope so too. I'm looking for a place in this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map, but it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. It looks like your focus is an early model. The operating system won't be able to read any files created after the mid-2050s. But I could share them with you.
Share them? You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format. There. That's where I need to go.
But you can't get there. We've been here for a week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
This place is a maze.
According to the map, there should be another exit further in. Just stay close.
They slaughtered the barbarians that approached the site. It was like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
You say so? Oh, fire gleam. Better stand back.
Okay. Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here.
Through here. According to the map, the exit should be this way.
I'll be glad to get back above ground.
Feels like a tomb down here. can't be good.
They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Elva.
Of course. How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Machines. We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Your call.
Hulkmaster can't reach. The vent. I think I can pull it open.
The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off. Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
But no way to get to them. You said... There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. This should help. Yeah. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Supplies.
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alpha, I'll help. If I can. But first we have to get out of here.
Right. We need to open the hatch. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm unlocking a storage unit. There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Okay, I'm on it.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I found the energy cell. I'll, try.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Ready when you are.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing adamantine wreath vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
What? No. How do I shut this thing off?
Failsafe exceeded. Test cannot be aborted.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Adamantine wreath structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log, I think it's Tuesday... the 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the reeds. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. Most of the data about that is lost, or forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this. This is not why I'm here. I need the wisdom of my ancestors to help save my people, not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The Overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand? My family. My sister. I left her when she was 14. Already you could see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. Alva. I get it. I do. It's hard to explain, but you and I are working toward the same goal. And if I succeed, your people won't need any data. Things will just... they will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to Test Station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But every secret makes its own maze. A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line.
So the metal flowers, what the data refer to as adamantine wreaths, they were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the time of ashes? So I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place where I was.
We've both traveled a long way then.
Cold and damp down here. This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground. That complex should be Test Station Ivy.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we see.
It's so still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up. Whoa! It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible.
We're gonna have to take it out to get into the test station.
That was amazing. Terrifying, but
Carrying one of the metal flowers.
Amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust your focus will see what mine cannot.
This console's still operational. Another log.
We're done, in every way. The wreaths work, and Cobble came through. On a way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme. Cobble will be able to get themselves from within.
Interesting.
The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction. Outpacing our
I can't leave here until I find what I need.
by 375%. Not close. I guess we deserve this. I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room. That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right! Easy! Made it! Better make haste. Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. You better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. hope this new module works. Power's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Vines. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core is intact.
Time to bring Demeter home.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about... Alva! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner! We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the Diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
I can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
I better do as Alva says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Heard the Lowlanders have been fighting rebels by the coast, west of the Grove. If you're still helping the chief handle those scabs, you might want to talk to Kragella at Tide's Reach.
If I make it out there, I'll see what I can do.
Keep your eyes open out there, soldier.
I wonder if at some point they just couldn't tell what was real.
Maybe. They were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise. Aloy, and you come bearing. Does this mean we'll soon be able to uproot the—
That's what I'm hoping.
Good.
You ever play that—
Strike? I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that— No such luck.
It looked like you were working on—
With Gaia now growing in strength, I've been— Even if some people—
Already said I was sorry.
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea to replace the land gods with new machines when Gaia recovers.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people. They are not some broken toy. Even if they are just machines, to abandon them in their time of suffering—
I'm sure.
He does now. I had to get pretty mad at him at—
You know I can hear you guys, right?
Varl looks—
He's been obsessing over the data revealed to us by Poseidon. Just the other day, we read about mountains hiding deep— If I understand correctly, Gaia said the flames they release come from the very center of the Earth. Like a heart. As always, the cycle can be found in even the most unlikely of places. Of course, Varl's mostly interested in watching explosions happen underwater.
I should—
If you need me.
Looks like Gaia was able to unlock that door. Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regalla's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
You busy?
One must never be idle when at war.
Oh, that's—
It is how we see.
You said you were training—
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your— They are faster and more agile than— How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not—
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything—
I can see their strengths and weaknesses. To think that such a tiny object might be the most—
What do you think of this place?
It's an efficient center of operations, and though it could use some more—
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh.
Outside, above the base.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not
That would defeat the purpose.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for Peatford is now blessed by the Ten.
Anything else you've been looking at with that?
Gaia showed me the... I am no chaplain, but
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds... I heard my friend Talana came by the base.
Briefly. A bold woman. She'll be lucky if my people don't.
She'll be careful.
Whoever it is.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only...
Does it still hurt?
I try not to think about it. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you
I did see him bring some ale from out...
That stuff's as bitter as self.
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't... What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him to knock the hit. It is heavy with blood, but also with honorable deeds. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Fine. As you wish. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tenakth to raise it.
That must have gotten you some attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero.
Then why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great end. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate and it is why the challengers leap into the arena. Many times I imagine the feeling of freedom.
What did Chief Hikaro say when you...
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent...
Indeed.
Why did you leave the Sky?
I was sent to the Kul. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I was too blind to see the fear of a rising young warrior challenging his... I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. Never occurred to him that I had no interest.
Why did Tekote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent...
Tekote knew that if I survived the Kulrut, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve I'd never be allowed to challenge his command. After our victory at Barren, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaro and the marshals of a war, even though he knew perfectly well it was exile, guised as an honor. So I became a marshal.
I'm sorry you had to go.
I am not. Though it pained me.
I'll let you get back.
And so will I.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter.
Error. Data missing. Error. Drone offline.
With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I know that place. It's near the Desert Clan's capital. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work! I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Mega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of... Hey, Gaia.
Hello, In the local region, superstorms have subsided, and soil conditions... These improvements will, for a few additional...
Well, then you'll be able to...
Correct. Reverse the environment.
I should...
Goodbye.
And dirt. Don't forget. Let's just say here about...
Turns out we need one last thing.
Because it would have been too easy.
Bet you're used to that, folk.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak. I wish all the other data was... To be honest, it's hard to understand. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't the which is... But hey, that just means I gotta...
Just give it time. You've been looking at any...
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at, and she found them. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for point. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
What else have you been studying with your...
Yeah, I've been looking into this Vega. Gaia showed us everything that happened. I mean, this Morlund guy seems pretty smart. Though, risking the Tanakh...
Maybe I should check up on them.
Right.
Anything happen I should know?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more not for eating. Yeah, if you ask me, metal might be plain, but nothing wrong with that.
How are things with...
Oh, actually, I had to fill in most of the conversation, but I'm still...
Glad to hear it. I need to get...
I think I know the answer, but... Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found?
I can handle them.
Take care of yourself.
Aloy, you're here.
Not yet.
After all the trouble you... Seems unfair you have to deal with these
It's... They think I'm Sobek, or... They won't hurt me, but...
If you say so.
You better not be slacking off on your study.
And risk Zoe coming up. In fact, I've been... How he destroyed the world and crawled into a...
He definitely was a piece... So, I should have known better than to suggest Hephaestus could make new land gods to replace the old...
The last thing I wanted to do, but I was trying to look at more like you know?
Yeah, I guess...
Not your fault.
Looks like things between you and Zoe...
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. How do people do this? How do I know if... What if an apology is not enough?
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst.
What makes you think I know anything about any of this?
Abandoning me again.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready?
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that we'll get Gaia, and no more zeniths, no more derangement. I welcome it. I wonder how the Nora will react.
Let's just focus on...
You're right.
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab... we might finally have the advantage over the...
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch...
Better them than us. I'll be in touch.
We'll be ready.
Good.
Aloy.
Do you know anything?
Only hearsay. The they call it the Isle. It is said the old ones built towers so they could live far away from, as if they didn't want to be reminded.
Sounds like something You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take us, but then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding. What could go wrong?
How much have you read on
Enough to wonder how a man who worked could let greed and for one's spirit to diminish in such... I'm not sure if I should hate him.
What's everyone been...
I've been trying to share some of my... Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of... She would not... Patience reaps the best heart.
Any progress?
It is. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are... The code must be... Most are in Plainsong.
We have to find them?
No. So, wandered in and
Okay. Tell you what. I'll take care of I'll need their location.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines. When you see them, you'll know. And once again,
we're not gonna let your people after that,
we'll be ready.
Got a minute?
As many as you...
I have to travel beyond...
To the ruins.
Yes. And I'm looking for a tribe. They said they came from across... I was hoping...
Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but we've had more pressing concerns, as you know.
It's okay.
There is... It's...
You said there was some...
I've been speaking. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make... I was wondering...
You want to make yourself a new...
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me if I can get the necessary data. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I'm not as familiar with old world...
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth...
By the 10, we shall...
Found anything?
Gaia, I knew the 10 fought against me, but it seems they were later... as they... At least the Tanakh have the courage to put their lives on the line.
There is nobility in that.
Yes, of course.
What do Tenakth do to relax?
We play strike. Although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically.
Somehow that still sounds... I should get going.
Should you...
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near. We'll get what you need.
Thank you.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Sit with me,
Got it.
Outlander. I've got
Thanks for the
something
advice.
to tell you. Choosing the right rations can be just as important to your chance of survival as choosing the right weapons. If you want food that'll save your life out in the wilds, go northwest to Saltbite. The cook there, Pintala, she'll whip up a meal for anyone who needs it, Tenakth or not.
I'll make sure to pay her a visit if I'm out that way.
I've got nothing to report. You look geared
If
up
you walk
for battle.
by, you'll miss
Always
out
a
on a
smart
good trade.
choice.